Hello folks, we are going to learn how to edit an HDR, okay, an HDR print. So the first thing you want to do is be in Bridge, okay, and so you get to Bridge by clicking the little button on the top right here. Here's your icon. Open up Photoshop, click that button, and that will bring you into Bridge. Alright, let me just resize here for a second, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, very good. In Bridge, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to select my series of photos. So here I'm going to use this one. This is my underexposed, this is my normal, so I'm going to hold my control button down to select multiple things. And then this is my highlight. With those three selected, I'm going to go to Tools and Photoshop and say Merge to HDR. And now it's taking those three photos and it's going to open a box for me here momentarily. Okay, so what I get is this picture, right? It looks really low contrast, and I have these options here, and it shows me which pictures it used, okay, to merge all these together. All you want to do is just hit OK here. And it's telling you this is a 32-bit image, so hit OK. So now a 32-bit finished image shows up. Now it's going to look pretty nasty at first. Because it's 32-bit, your monitor can't view 32 bits correctly. So we need to change it. First we're going to go to Image and Mode. And right here is where you see, yeah, I have 32 bits. We're going to change it to a 16-bit. Just go like that. And this window pops up. And it's going to give us the option here to, make it look better. So click this drop down, and you want to basically from the drop down here go to Local Adaptation. This allows us to change it up a little bit. What we're going to do is move this lower black. We want black to start right at the base of this histogram mountain. Okay, so you drag it right there. The top one is your white. So we want white to start right at the part where the mountain ends. So right here, if I were to imagine a line going straight up, right there is good. And then I'm going to go ahead and select three dots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you move this to the side. And as you move these dots, think of them as sliders, up and down. You're just looking for it. And it's going to create some kind of an S pattern. Okay? So keep moving that up and down until it looks right. So what you're looking for is black blacks, white whites, and then a range of midtones in between. So you should get probably a little S like this or something. Alright, it's not going to look perfect right now, but it's okay. Hit OK. Now it has converted it to a 16-bit. If you look right here, it says RGB 16. Now this is workable, it's viewable, and the first thing you want to do is just save it. File, do a Save As, and we're going to save it, to your folder on your desktop, and make sure that you save it as a TIFF. So go down to the drop down, hit TIFF. Because it's 16-bit, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to type in .TIFF and hit save, and just hit OK when the box pops up. Now that it's saved, we can close out of this. We can go back to Bridge and find that photo. So here's my photo. I want to right click on it and say Open in Camera Raw. And here in Camera Raw now, I can go ahead and make my adjustments for color, temperature, exposure, and just go through the different tabs here like you normally would with any print. Now you can start doing your multiple exposure processing. So for the foreground, middle ground, and background, do an exposure for each, and make sure you save each one as an object, open as an object into Photoshop.